This is the beautiful, green Central European country of Slovenia, nestled between Austria to the north and Croatia on the south. And this is Slovenia's vibrant capital and largest city, Ljubljana. I'm spending several days here, enough time to visit some popular tourist attractions, but also to check out a few of the less-known sites that many visitors miss, some with important historic and cultural value, and others that are just quirky and fun. And I'm here to share these experiences with you, whether you're an armchair traveler who just enjoys travel videos on YouTube, or a hands-on adventure seeker who might just like to check out these places on your own. Today we are leaving Ljubljana and venturing northward into the Julian Alps, to the charming resort town of Bled, known for its famous castle and for the unbelievably picturesque glacial lake, Lake Bled. So let's hit the road. Today's excursion was by bus, with an organized tour group. That's a good way to go when you want someone else to handle the details, like transportation, parking, entrance, reservations, and fees, so we can just relax and take in the scenery. Even just leaving Ljubljana, it was interesting for me to see some other neighborhoods and watch the transition from cityscape to the landscape of rural Slovenia. Like in many cities in Central and Eastern Europe, we pass by these huge, multi-story apartment buildings left over from communist times and still in active use today. As we approached the foothills of the Julian Alps, the terrain became much hillier and densely forested, very alpine looking. I like the way they've landscaped the centers of the traffic circles, giving each of them its own identity. Here's another one for the Sobek campground. This circle is near the Royal Bled Golf Course. It's Slovenia's oldest and largest, and listed in the top 100 golf courses in mainland Europe. Our approach into the lakeside town of Bled gave us a first impression of the alpine resort vibe here and its affluent, laid-back quality of life. As we drove through this area, our tour guide mentioned that real estate prices here are the highest in the country. And with scenery like this, you can understand why. Our first stop was the town's biggest attraction, medieval Bled Castle, the oldest in Slovenia, perched high on a craggy cliff overlooking both the lake and the town, and offering numerous opportunities for selfie taking to all who visit. The castle dates back to the year 1011. And for that reason alone, it's interesting enough for a visit. But the panoramic views of the mountains and the lake are what people remember. If you're visiting the castle on your own, go early in the morning to avoid the crowds when the tour buses arrive. The Castle Printing Works represents the topmost presentation of printing heritage that includes all traditional manual technological procedures, following old masterly manual printing with wooden press. Well, it's way too crowded to go in, but here's a little glimpse. And here you can get a print with your name on it. And they've got a little cafe here and a seating area for when it's perfect weather like this. Nice to sit out. After touring the castle, we headed back down the hill to walk along the shore of the lake and to take one of the classic Pletna boat rides out to the lake's tiny island where we would visit the Church of the Assumption, the island's main landmark. The Pletna is a traditional flat-bottomed wooden boat with a colorful awning used for centuries to transport visitors to Bled Island. Pletna boats are made by locals and are typical of Bled. Their origins date back to 1590. The boat is operated by a standing oarsman called a Pletnor. The Pletna oarsmen are highly skilled at their job and respected in Slovenian society. Their roles are not open to anyone. They are passed down through the generations. Each boat is 7 meters long and accommodates up to 18 passengers.
Because of the balance of the boat, we are first going from the front and then left, right to the back of the boat, please. And we are going back at 12:40. So 12:40, same place, same boat. So we are going back at 12:40.
Once on the island, you're free to wander around as you like. There's not that much to do other than walk the nature trails and visit the majestic 17th century church. But you do need to keep track of time, as you have a specific time slot to meet your Pletnar back at the dock for your boat ride back into town. Well, here in Bled, it's 76 degrees Fahrenheit. That feels like 81. High of 78 Fahrenheit, low of 54. Sunny conditions will continue for the rest of the day. The highest feels like temperature will be 83 around 3 p.m.
Laughing.
You don't mind if I take video, do you?
No, today is for free.
Charge to him. Ooh, was nice. Hvala. Hvala Bogu. Hvala Bogu.
Here in Bled, one of the things they're famous for is this white cream cake. And the first one was produced over here. We have amazing weather today. Upper 70s Fahrenheit, not a cloud in the sky. Lots of people out enjoying the sunshine. We've got the castle on the hill and the lake. I need to get one of these. This is the Bled bus station. Where you'll find a lot of activities to take, local tours and transportation up to the national park. Rafting. There's a schedule posted here and display showing when the bus is arriving. The name of the bus operator is Arriva, A-R-R-I-V-A, and their schedules are posted online. One of these little villages around Bled. Here, right off of the Swedish promenade, you can take a trail or a footpath all the way around the lake. It takes something like an hour and a half, hour and 15 minutes to do that at a regular pace. And there's paragliders out there. I'm sure you can't see it with this lens, but they are out there gliding right over the lake. So, after spending some free time wandering around the town of Bled, it was time to return back to Ljubljana, our home base, and to travel in reverse direction through our favorite traffic circles. Okay, we're back from Bled and Lake Bled, which was a nice excursion out of town. But we're back in Ljubljana now and headed for the market, because I understand, because it is Friday evening, that they have some sort of street fair featuring different types of food, according to our tour director. So I'm going to walk over and at least check that out as an option for dinner or whatever. People getting their selfies at the bridge, one of the bridges, the three bridges here. And it's that golden hour that we love to film in, 6:15.